people, our team, our players. We came out very poorly, and they responded with a pretty solid second period, except for the mistakes that led to the goals. But we started to come back in the game, take control of the game a little bit, playing much better. And then, of course, it's rather difficult to come back from 2 goals down with only 1 period to play, even if you're in the Alphont. And again, it's a credit to our guys, all of them, for how they responded to the challenge. So that victory, not that any of them ever do, to be blunt, but that victory belongs exclusively to the kids in that room. And we got a magnificent goaltending performance. If it hadn't been for Sean and his play in the first period, we could have been down by 3 or 4 goals. That's how poorly we played. And when your goalkeeper gives you that kind of an effort, keep the team in the game, such as he did, that's pretty special. So we dug ourselves a hole. It was the 20 people dressed. We all dug it. And full marks to our team for digging ourselves out of it and coming back with an unbelievable third period to win the game.
Sean, adjustments for you, obviously, first 2 games, you're obviously not pleased with the way you played earlier. What adjustments in the last 2 weeks have you made, and what did you do better tonight?
Yeah, I definitely didn't start off the way I wanted to this year. I felt like I got up to a slow start. I just felt like I had to start competing more and battling more in practice. I think, Coach kind of got on me a little bit, kind of woke me up, and it helped. I just tried to battle and compete, and not wait for the play to come to me. Kind of be aggressive and attack the puck, and I think it helped tonight.
How do you feel you played overall?
I thought I played well. I want the second one back. That's one of those 2 where I kind of went back to my old habits. I didn't get out as far as I would like to, and it went through me. But besides that, I thought I played well. First goal was kind of a battle, kind of a scrum, but besides that, I thought I did well.
What happened on that first goal? Can you describe the whole sequence there?
I don't really know what happened. I kind of watched the replay to see, but it was like a pass across the crease, and I think I made the first save, and then I kind of fell back, and the puck was around the net front, and then it just squirted out to their guy coming in, and I tried to get my glove over there, and he just shot it in.
Did you feel like you had a trap?
I had no idea where it was, to be honest.
Okay. Were you still thinking about that one for the second goal, though? Is that
No. That was behind me. Second goal just was mental mistake on my part. It had nothing to do with the first goal, though.
Play, what turned it around? You guys were a step slow over the first period. You were 2 steps slow. And then you, again, as coach said, you gradually got better than the third period, down 2-0. What turned it around? What turned it? Was it Devin's first goal, or what did you have to do? What did coach tell you had to do to start clawing into that lead?
I think just get back to the game plan. That was our biggest thing. Like we weren't working as well as what we should have in the first 2 periods, and then in the third, we started working that cycle and getting pucks deep and really getting it going. Then Shorzy had a nice deflection. I think that's kind of got us rolling, and I think it showed a lot of character from our team there tonight going forward, just being able to come back from 2-0 down in the third. And I think that was a big thing for us.
What's your goal? It was, again, a situation where, again, you guys, the net front presence, cycling the puck work, you got it along the extended goal line. That's what looked like it was a little bit off his line. What happened on that?
So Brownie won the face-off back to Hutz, and then we ran one of our face-off plays, and we tried to find the high guy in the slot. And then Morgan ended up going back to D, and then Riley had a good shot on net, and I think it just might have went wide there, and it came off the boards. And I just saw Massler scrambling kind of, and I knew he was out of position, so I just tried to throw it on net and hope for the best, and that's what happened.
So you were thinking you could score from that?
Yeah, because I knew I was hoping so, or at least someone in front might have got it, because I knew he was coming back to the net, and he was going to be, if it was able to bank off him, it was going to be a good deflection, or if it got out in front of him, to someone in front that he was out of position, so it was a chance to score. So
Were you surprised it went in though?
a little bit, you know, you never expect to score from there, but you always want to try and make a scoring chance out of something. You know, shots on net is never a bad idea, especially late in the game. So it just happened to work out, and we were fortunate enough.
So you had people in front, so even if you didn't score, you might have scored it across, might have had a rebound situation.
That was the plan, hoping so that he would give up a rebound or find a way in net, and just we get a better scoring chance out of it.
Well, how did it go in? Did it go in off his near pad?
I think it went off his blocker, or it might have off his right pad.
Back-to-back pretty dramatic wins though for you guys. And what can this do for your team going forward?
I think it's just all positive. You know, it gives us a lot of confidence in that room after that slow start. You know, just each week I think we've been building, and just it helps a lot in that room. Just, you know, believing that if we're down a couple goals, we're able to come back. Especially, you know, the crowd was tremendous there. That balcony is, you know, like so incredible to play under, and they help so much. And I think that was a big thing just for us and a big win.
Blaine, their coach, said that he thought they were, you know, because they had to come from behind last night, they may have been gassed in the third period. Did you notice any of that? Did they seem a little slower in the third period? Tired?
I don't know. I just think on Friday night when we were playing at our best, you know, we were able to outwork them. And I think in that third period, that's what we got back to is our game plan, you know, getting it deep and outworking them, using our speed. And I think that was the big thing that helped us in the third and what we got back to, and kind of just wore them down throughout the game.
So what do you think actually ultimately changed the game for you guys? I mean, it was a long time.
I think we started, the other team got on their heels a little bit in the third period. They had a couple chances, but when Shorzy scored, you know, the building here tends to get quiet. They expect us to dominate everybody every second, you know. And, you know, if we don't do that and get the jump on people, the building tends to be quiet. And then when Shorzy tipped that shot into the net, all of a sudden the place, you know, comes to life. And, you know, playing under that balcony is not easy. And so now all of a sudden, you know, in their minds, I suspect they figured the game was under control. As soon as that puck went in, the game's not under control anymore. You know, and Peck scored a big time goal. I mean, Devin Shore said it best in the locker room. That's one of the best first goals ever. Or I mean, no, Shorzy obviously doesn't know, but you know, there's 30-something years of history of Maine hockey. But he said, I think he put it, that has to be one of the best first goals ever for any Maine hockey player. And I don't know if it is or it isn't, but it was a big-time goal, you know, big-time play by a heck of a talented kid. So it was a pretty special goal to tie the game.
Yeah, you got another contribution too. Hamilton with a good poised move. You got the shot, finding a shooting lane and getting it off net.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I said in the opening statement, it was everybody on the team that contributed. You know what I mean? And we dug ourselves a hole while we started the game. You know, I don't know if we thought it was going to be easy or the other team would be deflated because, you know, we won so dramatic. I don't know. You know what I mean? But we were awful in the first period, and I had everything not to, you know, explode in the dressing room. So what I did was I wrote down about 4 things on the board, and I didn't say anything. And then I came back in before the start of the second period, and I said, you guys have to dig yourself out of this. This isn't a question of coaching or tactics or, you know, how we forecheck or anything like that. We were outworked. We were outraced. We lost most of the face-offs. We lost most of the battles. So that's not tactics or systems. That's, you know, the other team playing harder, wanting it more than we did in the first 20 minutes. And Sean Romeo made sure that we weren't behind as a result of it. So he did his part in a big way there, right? In a big way. Because if he's not sharp, it's 3 or 4, and who knows what the heck's going to happen. It's clearly the complexion of the game is different.
Sean said you talked to him a little bit about his performance. How would you characterize those conversations and what did you see right out of him?
Well, it's exactly what he told you. You know, you gotta compete. Here at Maine, there are 6 things that are important to us, and one of them is to be a big-time competitor. Okay? And nobody ever gets let off the hook for that. Nobody ever gets let off the hook for hard work. And it's how we measure everything that we do based on the 6 things that matter to us. So whether it's how we play, how we conduct ourselves in the classroom, on campus, everything that we do based on those 6 things. And so it gives us a starting point for everything. And being a pure competitor is something that we value tremendously. And that's how we practice, that's how we lift. We approach everything like it's a competition. And you know what? That's the world. Okay? So all it is hockey as the activity to teach people never to quit. You know, we didn't quit last night. Things got bad. We got behind. We didn't get behind. We blew leads, you know, but the kids kept going. And tonight, we played poorly in the first. We give up 2 goals in the second. Oh, the Maine Black Bears didn't quit again. I think that's pretty good. I'm just saying. I think that's pretty good. That speaks volumes about the character of those young men. Okay? And whether we win or we lose, when you give that kind of effort, you show that compete, that will to win, those work habits, and all of the other things that we value. That's a measure of success. However, at the end of the day, we are never satisfied here unless we win. If we don't win, it's not good enough. We must do better. So it's pretty simple. But those other things are what give you a chance to win. Without them, you have no chance.